Why leg strength matters more than ever. After 60, have you noticed that your legs don't feel as steady as they once did? Maybe it's a little more effort to get up from a chair, or your knees ache after just a short walk around the block. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our legs, our foundation for balance, mobility, and independence, go through natural changes. Muscle mass begins to decline. Joints become stiffer, and bone strength, it quietly fades unless we actively support it. But here's the good news. You don't need extreme workouts or fancy supplements to keep your legs strong and healthy. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are already in your kitchen. In today's video, we're going to reveal 3 everyday foods that can make a big difference in the strength and health of your legs, especially after age 60. These foods are rich in the nutrients your body naturally needs to maintain strong muscles, flexible joints, and resilient bones. And no, they're not trendy superfoods or complicated recipes. We're talking about simple, delicious options you can easily add to your daily meals. Foods that don't just nourish your body, but also give your legs the support they deserve to keep moving, walking, and dancing through life. You'll also discover how these foods work, what nutrients they provide, how they support circulation, and why they matter more as we grow older. So whether you want to reduce the risk of falls, feel steadier on your feet, or simply enjoy your favorite activities without leg pain, this video is for you. And stay with us until the end, because we'll also share a few bonus tips on how to combine these foods with gentle movement to amplify the benefits. Let's take a step together towards stronger, healthier legs. Now let's start with the first powerhouse food. You might already love it, but after today, you'll have even more reason to enjoy it. Salmon, the anti-inflammatory superstar for joint support. Let's begin with one of nature's most powerful and delicious foods for joint health. Salmon. You may already enjoy salmon for its taste, but what you might not realize is that this tender, pink fish is packed with nutrients that directly support the joints and muscles in your legs. Especially as we age, these nutrients become essential for maintaining comfort, strength, and flexibility. One of salmon's greatest strengths lies in its high content of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are known for their anti-inflammatory effects, which are crucial if you're dealing with joint stiffness, swelling, or even early signs of arthritis. When inflammation settles into the knees or hips, every step can feel a little harder. That morning walk you once enjoyed becomes more effort than pleasure, but omega-3s help reduce the production of inflammatory compounds in the body. In simpler terms, they help soothe your joints from the inside out. And that's not all. Salmon is also a fantastic source of vitamin D, a nutrient many older adults don't get enough of. Vitamin D plays a critical role in helping your body absorb calcium, which is essential for bone strength. Without enough vitamin D, bones can weaken quietly over time, increasing the risk of falls or fractures. Then there's the high-quality protein found in salmon. Protein is the building block of muscle, and maintaining strong leg muscles becomes even more important after 60. Muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, is common with age, but a protein-rich diet can help slow it down significantly. So with just one serving of salmon, you're giving your body omega-3s for inflammation, vitamin D for bone health, and protein for muscle strength. That's a powerful combination for your legs. Now, what's the best way to enjoy salmon? Thankfully, it's incredibly versatile. You can bake it with lemon and herbs, grill it for a smoky flavor, or even flake it into a fresh salad. If fresh salmon isn't always available or affordable, canned salmon is a budget-friendly alternative, and it still retains those key nutrients. And if you're not a fan of fish, don't worry just yet. Later in this video, we'll explore some plant-based options and tips for boosting these same nutrients without seafood. But before we get there, ask yourself this. When was the last time you had a meal that truly nourished your joints? With salmon, you can make a simple, satisfying change that supports your legs one bite at a time. Now that we've talked about protein and healthy fats, let's move on to something green, something leafy, and something that works wonders for your circulation and muscle function. Up next is a food that many people underestimate, but it can help your legs feel lighter, stronger, and more energized. Let's talk about spinach. Spinach, the muscle and circulation booster. Now let's turn our attention to a humble leafy green that often gets overlooked: spinach. This vibrant green vegetable isn't just good for your heart or digestion. It's a powerhouse for your legs, especially when it comes to muscle function and circulation. So why is spinach so special? First, it's rich in magnesium and potassium, two essential minerals that play a huge role in how your muscles contract and relax. If you've ever woken up with a leg cramp or felt your calves tighten after a short walk, you may be running low on one or both of these nutrients. Spinach is also full of iron, which helps carry oxygen in your blood. Strong blood flow means your leg muscles stay energized and less prone to fatigue, and that translates to better endurance, so you can enjoy walks, errands, or even light dancing without tiring as easily. But here's something even more fascinating. Spinach contains natural nitrates. When you eat foods high in nitrates, your body converts them into nitric oxide. This compound helps your blood vessels relax and expand, improving circulation, especially to the lower parts of the body like your legs and feet. Better circulation equals better oxygen and nutrient delivery to your leg muscles and joints. That means less heaviness, fewer aches, and more freedom to move. Let's not forget spinach's role in reducing inflammation. Like salmon, spinach is rich in antioxidants, especially vitamin C and vitamin E, that help fight oxidative stress, which can damage tissues over time. These antioxidants support the health of your muscles, tendons, and even your veins. Now, how can you add more spinach to your meals without getting bored? The options are endless and easy. Toss it into your morning omelet. Saute it lightly with garlic for dinner. Add it to soups, stews, pasta, or blend it into a green smoothie. Even just one handful a day can make a difference over time. And if you're not a fan of the texture when cooked, try using baby spinach raw in salads or sandwiches. It has a mild flavor that's easy to love, and it pairs well with fruits, nuts, and cheese for added variety. If fresh spinach is hard to come by, frozen spinach works beautifully too. Just steam or saute it, and it's ready to go. Many older women are surprised by how quickly they feel the effects: less stiffness, fewer leg cramps, and more energy throughout the day. Spinach may not seem glamorous, but it's one of the most effective, affordable ways to support your legs naturally. And now that you've added salmon for joint health and spinach for circulation and muscle strength, there's one more food to complete this powerful trio. It's creamy, tangy, and packed with nutrients that support both bone density and muscle recovery. And chances are it's already in your fridge. Let's take a closer look at Greek yogurt and discover why it's one of the best kept secrets for strong, steady legs after 60. But don't go anywhere just yet, because after we explore this third food, we'll dive into something even more important: how to use all three foods correctly for maximum results, how to tell if your body's missing critical nutrients, and the one mindset shift that could change how your legs feel every single day. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Greek yogurt, protein and calcium for bone and muscle strength. Now let's talk about a food that's creamy, satisfying, and incredibly supportive of strong legs. Greek yogurt. While it may seem like just a light breakfast or a simple snack, Greek yogurt is actually a nutritional powerhouse for both your bones and your muscles. And if you're over 60, these benefits become even more essential. Let's start with what makes Greek yogurt different. Compared to regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is strained more times, making it thicker in texture and much higher in protein. And protein, as you may already know, is the building block of muscle. As we get older, our bodies lose muscle mass naturally. It's a slow process. But if we don't get enough protein, we lose strength faster than we should. That's why Greek yogurt is so valuable. Each serving delivers a generous amount of high-quality protein that helps maintain and rebuild muscle, especially in your legs. Strong leg muscles are your best defense against falls, fatigue, and loss of independence. But Greek yogurt doesn't stop there. It's also rich in calcium, a mineral that supports healthy bones and helps reduce the risk of fractures. Strong bones are the foundation for confident movement. When your bones are brittle, even a small trip or slip can lead to big consequences. Even better, most Greek yogurts are fortified with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium more effectively, making that bowl of yogurt even more valuable. The benefits go beyond strength. The probiotics in Greek yogurt, those healthy bacteria, can also support your gut health, which affects inflammation levels in the body. And lower inflammation can mean fewer aches in the knees and joints. So how do you make Greek yogurt a regular part of your routine? The simplest way is to enjoy it as a snack or light meal. Add a handful of berries, a drizzle of honey, or a sprinkle of chia seeds. Mix in chopped nuts for extra protein and healthy fat. Or blend it into a smoothie with spinach and a frozen banana for a complete leg-loving treat. If you prefer savory flavors, use Greek yogurt as a base for sauces and dips, like tzatziki, or even as a healthy substitute for sour cream. Just be mindful of sugar. Look for plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugars that can increase inflammation. You can always add natural sweetness with fruit or cinnamon. And for those who are lactose intolerant, there are now many lactose-free Greek yogurts available that still provide protein and calcium without the discomfort. So with Greek yogurt, you're not just eating something delicious, you're feeding your bones, your muscles, and your overall energy. Now let's pause for a moment. You've just discovered three powerful foods: salmon, spinach, and Greek yogurt, each offering unique support to your legs. Together, they form a foundation for strength, stability, and long-term mobility. But here's something important to remember. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat it. The next part of our journey will show you how to use these foods together in a smart, effective way to get the most out of every bite. We'll also explore common mistakes people make when trying to eat healthier, and how a few small tweaks can dramatically improve the way your legs feel and function. So don't go anywhere, because the next section is where all the pieces come together. And trust me, you'll want to hear this. Best way to take these foods for maximum leg support. So now you know what to eat. Salmon for healthy joints, spinach for strong circulation and muscles, Greek yogurt for bones and muscle recovery. But here's the thing. What you eat only works if you use it the right way. Let's talk about how to get the most out of these powerful foods without overthinking it or needing a complicated diet plan. First, timing matters. To support your legs consistently, it's important to spread out these nutrients throughout your day. Here's a simple daily routine you can follow. Morning. Start your day with Greek yogurt. It's light but filling, gives you protein to fuel your muscles, and sets the tone for better energy. Add berries or a sprinkle of flaxseed for extra antioxidants and fiber. Lunch. Include spinach in your salad, sandwich, or soup. If you're not a fan of cold greens, try sautéing it with olive oil and garlic. It's gentle on digestion and quick to make. Dinner. Make salmon the star of your evening meal. Even just 2 servings a week can bring major benefits to your joints and overall mobility. Pair it with a side of sweet potatoes or brown rice for a balanced, comforting meal. Now let's talk about combining these foods for better absorption. For example, when you eat spinach, which is rich in iron, you'll absorb that iron more effectively when paired with vitamin C, like lemon juice or bell peppers. And calcium from Greek yogurt is better absorbed when you're also getting enough vitamin D, which salmon naturally provides. See how beautifully these foods work together? But we also need to talk about what to avoid when trying to support your legs through nutrition. Avoid skipping meals. Long gaps without food can lead to fatigue, weakness, and even dizziness, none of which help your balance or energy. Watch out for excess sugar and processed foods. These can increase inflammation, which works against all the good you're doing. And be cautious with salt. Too much can affect your circulation and leave you feeling sluggish, especially in your legs and feet. Another tip, hydration. Even if you're eating well, if you're not drinking enough water, your muscles can cramp more easily. Staying hydrated helps every nutrient do its job better. Now, what if you're vegetarian or allergic to dairy or fish? You still have great options. For protein, try tofu, lentils, or eggs. For calcium, explore almond milk or fortified plant-based yogurts. For omega-3s, use chia seeds, walnuts, or flaxseed oil. The point is, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need a thoughtful one. Start small. Maybe it's adding spinach 3 times a week, or choosing Greek yogurt instead of a sugary snack, or cooking salmon once this weekend. Every little change adds up, and your legs will thank you, with more energy, less pain, and a feeling of strength you can count on. Now, we've talked a lot about what to eat and how to eat it, but how do you know if your body's missing something important? In the next section, We'll look at the early warning signs, the subtle clues your body gives you when it's not getting the nutrients it needs. These signs might seem small, but they could be your body's way of asking for help. And recognizing them early can make all the difference. Stay with us, because what you learn next might explain things you've been feeling for years. Signs you might be deficient. Don't ignore these clues. Sometimes your body whispers before it screams. And when it comes to leg strength, balance, or energy, there are often early warning signs. Quiet little signals that something might be missing in your diet. You might think it's just aging, but in many cases the problem isn't just your age. It's a nutritional deficiency, and the good news is it can often be corrected. So what should you watch out for? Let's start with one of the most common signs: frequent leg cramps. If your legs cramp during the night or after walking short distances, your body may be low in magnesium or potassium, both of which are found in spinach. These minerals help your muscles contract and relax smoothly. When they're lacking, the muscles become more sensitive, tight, and reactive. Next, notice how your knees or ankles feel when you move. Persistent stiffness or a dull, aching pain might point to inflammation or even early signs of joint deterioration. This is where nutrients like omega-3s from salmon can be incredibly helpful, because they work to calm inflammation right at the source. Another overlooked sign: muscle weakness or fatigue when climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking for more than a few minutes. This can be linked to low protein intake or even insufficient vitamin D, both of which impact your muscles' ability to perform and recover. Without enough protein, your muscles simply don't have the raw materials they need to stay strong. What about bone pain or frequent fractures? That's a red flag for calcium or vitamin D deficiency, and it's especially important for older women. Greek yogurt and salmon both provide the building blocks for healthy bones, and without them, your bones become porous and fragile, even without symptoms at first. Still, the signs aren't always physical. You might notice changes in your energy level or even your mood. Low iron, B vitamins, or protein can leave you feeling drained, foggy, or unmotivated. And here's something many people don't realize: poor circulation in the legs, cold feet, numbness, or a tingly feeling may signal a lack of nitrates, iron, or other circulation-boosting nutrients. Again, spinach comes to the rescue. Now, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, don't panic. These are your body's way of asking for help, not a sign that it's too late. And most importantly, they're often reversible with consistent changes in your nutrition and daily habits. Start by reviewing what your meals have looked like recently. Have you been getting enough protein? Are you eating leafy greens? Have fatty fish been on your plate even once this week? Small adjustments can begin to shift how your body feels. And remember, if you're not sure whether you're deficient, a simple blood test with your doctor can confirm where you stand with key nutrients like vitamin D, calcium, and iron. By learning to listen to your body's subtle cues, you give yourself a real advantage, because you can respond early rather than waiting for the problem to grow. And now that you're more aware of what to look for, it's time to pull everything together. In our final section, we'll revisit what these foods can do for you, how to turn small choices into lasting habits, and how nourishing your legs, your foundation, can transform your energy, your confidence, and your freedom. This last part is about more than food. It's about mindset, motivation, and momentum. So stay with us. You've come this far. And what comes next just might inspire the most important step you've taken in years. Conclusion: your legs, your freedom. Nourish them every day. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've explored together. You've learned about 3 simple but powerful foods. Foods that may already be in your kitchen, just waiting to support your health in ways you never realized. Salmon, with its rich omega-3s and vitamin D, helps soothe joint pain and protect your bones. Spinach, full of magnesium, potassium, and natural nitrates, boosts circulation and supports strong muscles. Greek yogurt, creamy and satisfying, gives your body the calcium and protein it needs to stay mobile and steady. Each of these is wonderful on its own, but when you bring them together, something remarkable happens. You're no longer just eating healthy, you're creating a foundation for a stronger, more active, more independent life. Because your leg, they carry you, they support your every step, every moment of freedom, and every joyful experience. And after 60, they deserve extra care. Now, if you're feeling inspired, that's wonderful. But maybe you're also wondering, where do I even start? The answer is right where you are. Start with one small shift. Swap your usual breakfast for a bowl of Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of flaxseed. Add a side of sautéed spinach to your lunch or dinner a few times a week. Try a piece of salmon this weekend, baked with lemon and herbs. Don't wait for a perfect plan. Just begin with one thoughtful choice. Because consistency, not perfection, is what transforms your health. And as you make these small changes, pay attention to how your body responds. Maybe your knees feel less stiff in the morning. Maybe your walks last a little longer. Maybe getting up from the couch feels smoother, easier, even joyful. Those are your signs, not from a blood test, not from a doctor's office, but from your own body telling you, thank you, I feel the difference. But remember, this journey isn't just about the food. It's about how you see yourself and what you believe you're capable of. So often, we're told that getting older means slowing down. That pain is normal. That stiffness is something we just have to live with. But what if that's not the whole story? What if you could rewrite that narrative? Starting today, what if aging could be about strength, not weakness, about energy, not fatigue, about embracing a new kind of confidence in your body? You see, your legs don't just move you from place to place. They represent your freedom. They give you the power to visit friends, to walk in nature, to dance in the kitchen, to keep living life on your own terms. And that's something worth protecting with every bite, every step, every choice. Now, before we go, let's revisit what you've learned. Salmon fights inflammation and strengthens your bones and joints. Spinach boosts circulation and helps muscles work efficiently. Greek yogurt rebuilds and maintains muscle while protecting bone density. Spacing these foods throughout your day helps maximize their impact. And most importantly, recognizing the signs of deficiency allows you to be proactive before problems grow. It's not about being perfect. It's not about following strict rules or cutting out everything you love. It's about supporting the body you live in, the body that's carried you through life's ups and downs, the body that still has so much more to give. And if no one has told you lately, you are not too old to get stronger. You are not too late to start. You are not stuck with the way things are. Every healthy meal, every walk, every mindful decision is a step toward a brighter, more energetic version of yourself. So let this be your moment to say, yes, I deserve to feel better. I deserve to walk stronger. I deserve to move freely. Let's not wait for a fall to start thinking about leg health. Let's build strength now, while we still can. Your future self will thank you. Your family will notice the change. And you'll feel it, not just in your legs, but in your spirit. Because when your legs are strong, your life is stronger. And that is something to stand tall for. If this video inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Well, share it with a friend who might need a gentle nudge towards self-care. Leave a comment below. What change are you planning to make first? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more wise advice on living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Thank you for watching. Now go stretch those legs and walk confidently into your next chapter.